In the Nation primary. We'll get the latest today, Sunday, February 18th, 1996.
Become a habit.
From NBC News, this is Today, live from Studio 1A in Rockefeller Plaza.
Well, good Sunday morning to all of you, and welcome to Today. I'm Jack Ford here on a picture postcard morning in Bedford, New Hampshire, and we're joined in New York again this morning by Dawn Fratangelo from Dateline NBC. Dawn, good morning.
Good morning, Jack. Looks a little chilly up there, like the relations between the candidates, I suppose.
I think so, and I think it's going to get a little bit chillier as we get closer to Tuesday. Dawn, what we're going to be doing here is taking a look at the political landscape. We'll be talking to New Hampshire's Governor Stephen Merrill. He's the national campaign chair for Senator Bob Dole. Then we're going to be joined by our own NBC team of analysts. Tim Russert will be with us, along with Lisa Myers and Gwen Eiffel, to give their take on what's coming up on Tuesday. And then we're going to get a little bit of a different look on all of this as political comedians Will Durst and Jim Morris join us to talk a little bit about the candidates.
All right, Jack, also coming up this half hour, we're going to take you winter camping in Minnesota in record-setting cold weather, and a Hollywood report on big stars and special effects in a new computer game.
And coming up next, we're going to give you a look at experiencing some outdoor camping, all of that during this, the coldest winter of the season. That coming up on Today after these messages.
This has been quite a winter with record-setting cold temperatures all across the country. So we went to northern Minnesota, to one of the coldest spots in America in the coldest week of the year. We like agony. And we met some people who venture out in weather that most of us wouldn't think was fit for man, woman, or even beast.
The weather up here in Ely, Minnesota has been unbelievable. We just broke a record here yesterday. It was 60 below. That's the temp. That's not no windshield there. You had a little wind in there, and we're pushing 100 plus below up here.
For Bill Slaughter and his sled dogs, it's never too cold to go camping. Slaughter is a musher who takes brave souls on dog sled runs into Minnesota's secluded boundary waters. Cars, snowmobiles, and motors of any kind are not allowed here, so the best way to travel is behind these guys.
You don't have to worry about putting gas in them or a belt breaking out on a trail. On by! You'll always get to where you're going with the dog team. Pull it up! A dog can pull twice his own weight if it's on snow. They're born to pull. It's just they love it. Get on! Come on! It's once in a lifetime for a lot of people to go up there by dog team and see the frozen lands up there.
Winter camping in the boundary waters may not be everyone's idea of a good time. In these temperatures, a cup of water can begin to freeze over in just a few minutes, and even walking can be difficult.
Snowshoes are real necessary. When you got deep snow that's like 4 foot, they would sink all the way up to the chest. This way they only sink down maybe 6-7 inches. One of the main tricks is not sweating. If you feel like you're going to start sweating, take off a layer, because if once in the evening it starts cooling down, that sweat on you will freeze on you, and then you'll start getting chills.
Delore Michael and her family have traveled here from Iowa, and she says she's not afraid of getting cold.
I'm not apprehensive at all. I just like to try new adventures, and I like anything to do with the outdoors. When you live in the Midwest, you pretty much either are going to be inside all winter, or you're just going to make the best of it and try new things like this.
For Delore's brother-in-law Tim and her son Jake, this trip is a chance to try their luck at one of Minnesota's most popular winter sports.
Typically, I'll drill 15 to 20 holes, and I'm crisscrossing back and forth, looking in shallow water. What I'm doing here is I'm going after the fish. This sonar tells you how deep you're fishing, and you can actually see the fish. They show up as a line on this flasher. There you are, bud. Get down there and catch one. 90% of fishing is the anticipation, and if I'm lucky, I'll find some fish. If I'm not, I've still had a great time.
Even with high-tech help, no fish were caught. So instead of walleye for dinner tonight, the family is trying another northern specialty.
Tonight for dinner, we are having some moose stew. I've never had moose stew, and it's not a common dish for me, but I'll try anything once, and it's delicious. Tonight we're going to be staying in dome tents. I think right now it's probably at least 30 below. But as long as you have really good warm bags and keep most of your body and face under the bag, you'll be fine.
In the wintertime, you gotta have good camping gear. I mean, your life depends on it. Wintertime, you don't play around with Mother Nature. If you're not sure what you're doing, you don't go winter camping unless you got somebody that's done it before and know what they're doing. Come on, George, get ahead, come on! I love this part of the country up here. It's pure wilderness. You don't see cars, you don't hear vehicles, the brisk, cold air, and it's gorgeous. Come on, guys, pull it up, pull it up. I wouldn't trade what I do and going up there, enjoy the peacefulness and the quiet for anything. I wouldn't trade it for nothing. Let's go!
Looks like fun, right? Well, Bill Slaughter says the business of dog sledding is booming in Minnesota. There are now more than a dozen mushers in his town alone, all willing to take you on the ultimate winter experience. Right.